Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. So Dallas will get the first possession. Doncic right side. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here's Porter, following the score by Dallas. Clock at 6. Adebayo up top. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Doncic. And that one's long. Murray up top. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Kleba. We played just over a minute here in the first.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the score by Dallas. Pass to Adebayo. Count the basket.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013, their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. Didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Now here's Porter, and the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Irving. Shot from the mid-range. Another one falls for Dallas.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 6. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. Back to Kleba. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Doncic. The rebound by the Nets.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Outside Murray. And And it's Murray finishing it off.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Irving. After the basket by Brooklyn. Doncic with it. Green picks him up. A shot from the high post. And it's Doncic missing. And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Bledsoe.
Look, Kyrie doesn't need any encouragement to just do what he does because that's the type of handle that he has. He's going to go out there and he's going to show everyone what he's capable of every night.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Pass to Green. And stolen by Green. Here's Porter. Now Adebayo. With the fadeaway. Rebounded by Green. Outside Irving. Bledsoe, right side. Outside Irving. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Tie game in Brooklyn. After this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Brooklyn with the ball. For three. It's rebounded by Dallas. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Now here's Bertans. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far, but I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Here's Hardy. McGee in the post. And McGee with the stuff.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Hardy. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Dinwiddie. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, McGee with the block. Now Bledsoe. Inside. Pass to McGee. Bledsoe outside. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Down low. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Back to Bledsoe. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Dinwiddie outside. Brown with a screen. Ooh, McGee with the block. And they get it back. And Dallas with possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Pass to Hardy. Here's McGee. Out to the right wing. Lets the three fly. The shot by Hardy, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Dinwiddie outside. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Dinwiddie's got 7 points in the game.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
What vision from Bledsoe. A point who can score it and dish it.
Brooklyn trailing. On the wing, Curry. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Beyond the arc. And Bledsoe pulls it down. Here's Hardy. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Brooklyn with the ball. Drive by Curry. Banked it in off the glass.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to McGee. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 7.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Dinwiddie. And scores off the crossover.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Bledsoe for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Bertans. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. No good on the buzzer beater. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Mavericks on top, leading by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's stolen by Doncic. Steps back. Here's Irving. Rebound Brooklyn.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease. They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Now here's Portis. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Murray. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Irving. The Mavericks leading. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Magic with the rock. Kyrie just contorts his body, figures out ways to make the impossible look so easy.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
On the wing, Porter. Goes up on the baseline. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And Doncic, here we go. Out to Kleba. Pass to Portis. Portis the screen. 5 on the clock. Outside Irving. There's the three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Doncic up top. He's got 10. And the shot goes down.
And that turnaround jumper, such a great shot to have at your disposal.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. Murray, no good. And the Mavericks with possession here. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And he gets that one. Doncic has got 14 points.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
It's hauled in by Portis. Doncic outside. Kleba outside.
Come get it, come get it.
Kicks it to Doncic. All sorts of time. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. 16 points for him.
A phenomenal score. I love watching Doncic kick it up a notch and take over.
Irving with a deep three. Oh, count it!
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
Now that's how you end the quarter.
31.
Whoa! The Heat.
47. All right, fans.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to McGee. To the inside. Here's Hardy. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas. Both shots good from the strike.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Fires it from 18. Here's Curry. Lays it up and banks it in.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Bertans. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Bledsoe. Bertans has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Dinwiddie with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And he drops the first. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. To the paint. Out to Portis. Pass to Doncic. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Green.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Adebayo. Pulls up. That one a little long. Doncic outside. Fires from deep. Cranes the triple. Doncic has got 19 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
1:43 left in the 4th quarter. Portis the screen. Doncic outside. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Outside Irving. Fires for three. The Mavericks rebound. Out to Portis. To the right side. And here's Doncic outside. The offensive rebound. Portis outside. From deep three-point range. Brooklyn with the board. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Murray for three. He's off on that one. Here's Doncic. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is.